Holbert, of course, the owner of one of the top teams in IMSA. We had the opportunity to get to know Al a little bit better, and this IMSA driver profile. Al Holbert is a three-time series champion and the current points leader. Born not long after World War II, he makes his home base in Warrington, Pennsylvania, where he has a Porsche Audi dealership. Al driving in a car quite different from the one that he races on tracks all over North America. It's a lovely sylvan setting, the Holbert homestead, and Al Holbert is very much a family man. He enjoys the support of his lovely wife, Joy. It can't be easy being a racing driver's wife with all the travel and that danger involved. And he has two young children, son Todd, daughter Lori. Al has always known what he wanted to do.
I never knew much other than racing as a kid. I was involved in Little League for a bit, and of course, being from a country school, we didn't have intramural sports or anything, just playground, and I never got involved in Saturday morning basketball, so I spent pretty much my whole time growing up hanging around the body shop or working in the workshop. My mother worked in the dealership at all times, and motor racing was just, because my dad started in '51, all I ever knew.
Yes. Al is indeed the son of a famous father. Bob Holbert was one of the pioneers of American sports car racing. He carved out his reputation when it was an amateur sport, not the professional pursuit that it is today. For Bob Holbert, it was always a family affair.
We all went to the races together, and Al was always helping out with the car, and of course at that time he was good with the polishing cloth. And so, you know, when he got into later on, after he finished school and so forth, Al said to me one day that you know, he liked sports car racing, but he knew we had a business. We had to run the automobile business, but he wouldn't know if he could do it if he didn't try. He said, just, you know, let's take a 914, he said, and we'll campaign it in the SCCA series, and just for a year. So I agreed. I said, well, you know, why not? So, you know, unfortunately or unfortunately, right away Al was a pretty good driver, and so it just went from there.
Not only is he a great driver, but he's an accomplished engineer, builder, and designer of racing cars. And Al takes a hands-on approach, supervising all aspects of the preparation of his racing machines. He takes care of business on the track and in business. Al Holbert, one of the great drivers of the IMSA series. And that's his team car out in front here at Riverside. We'll be back after these messages. Sports news program is right here on ESPN. 3 times a day you can tune in for all the late-breaking news, highlights, and scores from around the sports world. Check your local listings for times in your area. And we're at Riverside for round 5 of the IMSA GT series. There is your leader, the car co-driven by Al Unser Jr.